On Monday, the St. Kitts Department of Culture and the St. Kitts Intangible Cultural Heritage ICH Secretariat held the opening ceremony for documentation and equipment skills training workshop. The sessions will run until March 3rd at the Wanapak Media Center. Participants of the workshop will receive advanced digital camera and video equipment training. Videographer and photographer Jason Connor will lead the community-based inventorying workshop, documentation and equipment skills training. It is one of the activities planned during the implementation of the project entitled Safeguarding St. Kitts and Nevis Intangible Cultural Heritage, Developing a National ICH Policy Project. That project runs from January 1st, 2023 to December 31st, 2024. The primary objective of the project is to develop a national ICH policy to recognize cultural traditions, protect tradition on knowledge bearers and practitioners and their corresponding intellectual property rights, and develop guidelines for interventions. Minister of the Creative Economy, Honorable Samuel Duggins, said that the government intends to support the project to its conclusion.
The idea behind this is to develop a national intangible cultural heritage policy over the next 2 years, and we receive international assistance, UNESCO, in this case the ICH Fund, who graciously granted $91,252. This project entails hosting a series of consultations, and these consultations will engage and have been engaging knowledge bearers, community members, groups and individuals, government officials, non-government organizations, and private sector stakeholders over several phases that is set to run until December 31st, 2024.
He gave an example of the importance of protecting locally and culturally produced items, which stemmed from a recent visit to the U.S. Virgin Islands.
That is set to safeguard our cultural traditions and protect the rights holders while promoting the best local products and services to the world. I just returned last week, from a trip to the Virgin Islands, and I was pleasantly surprised at the potential for our products to be on shelves and the use and interest in the Virgin Islands. I couldn't walk without them asking me about our sarsaparilla. I had people running up to me asking me for sugar cake. And quite interestingly, we had people traveling from as far as Miami coming there to look for our local assets. And so we see the potential of what we do here and protecting it, safeguarding it, and promoting it.
He also said that he hopes to table supporting legislation in 2024 in Parliament in an effort to bolster the Federation's intangible cultural heritage.